I suppose when we meet Tim, he's a young man. He's 21. He's a happy sort of a guy. His base level is pretty happy. Default setting is pretty, content with life. But he doesn't have a girlfriend, and he's very awkward with the ladies, and is already looking for love, kind of thing, at 21. I talked with Richard about kind of creating some sort of a backstory, for Tim about how successful he would have been, and how lack of success, and we decided that he wasn't like a complete and utter failure. He kissed people and maybe even had sex, probably. I think I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but so he's not like this complete and utter failure or anything like that. But I don't think he's ever had like a girlfriend for longer than a couple of weeks. I don't think he's ever held on to anybody for longer than that, because he's just kind of a little bit awkward, and despite the fact that he has this inner confidence, if he really likes somebody, he finds it very, very difficult to be around them. So I think that's kind of where he's at when we start the film, and this is why the notion of being able to go back and not say the embarrassing thing, or go back and say something better, and just not make a fool of yourself, is so attractive, and really is something that he can really use, because he needs it. His father and him have a real kind of nice relationship. They play table tennis and kind of talk about things, and very loving, very warm, but definitely a father-son thing. There's a little bit of not awkwardness with his dad, but there's this little sort of, he knows that he's his dad. They're not like necessarily full friends just yet. There's still the father-son thing going on. His mother's a little bit more strict. She's a bit, she'll tell him that he looks like crap, or, she'll say, why are you wearing that jumper? She would probably say to me today, and things like that. And, but again, very supportive and all the rest of it, but can be a little bit cutting and is a little bit strange. And it's the most time travel movie that's ever been around. I think you forget about it really quickly. It's just this kind of, it becomes very natural very quickly, because there's not a load of special effects, and it's not this kind of, someone darting through history type of thing. It's literally as simple as just walking into a cupboard, a dark place where no one can see you, clenching your fists and squeezing your eyes together and thinking about where you want to go. And then there's a bit of a huh, and then you're there. And so there's nothing high tech about it at all. It's kind of ridiculous in its simplicity. I think the love at the heart of it, the fact that time is made for love, that you have to make time for love in your life. You have to make time for the small moments that add up to a life, that you have to enjoy them while they're happening, and acknowledge that they're there, and kind of rejoice in them. Hopefully the film will just say to people again, look around you and look at the good things that you have and appreciate them, because not everybody is as lucky as everybody else to have them, So hopefully what people will take from the film is a feeling of warmth, having had a lot of laughter and all the rest of it, but also appreciating the people that you have and the time that you have, as much as you can while you have it, because it doesn't last forever.